Hey, what's up guys? We'll be using Mood Indigo from Mammoth Soaps today. Nice fruity, it's a very mellow fruity scent, but it's a very nice scent as well. So that's what we'll be using, kind of like a blueberry type scent. That was sent by Thomas D. We have the matching splash as well. As you can see, no lights. This is like just, I'll show you. We have up there, above the shower, we have a little light, which that's the east side of the house, and it's morning, so you know it's rising, and so there's enough light in here to shave, and I can actually see very well. So we use the Frederick Herder today. I don't remember what edge I have on this. It's written down somewhere on my notepad back there, but whatever. And we're going to use the same brush that we used last time, the Razor Rock. So let's go ahead and we'll just wet the face. Man, it's a hot one here today. I know LP messaged me either, I don't know, yesterday or the day before, and said something about their high 80s, maybe mid to high 80s. Well, it's mid to high 80s here at night, and during the day it gets all the way up. We had a heat index 2 days ago. What's today? I think it was 2 days ago of 108. The heat index, 108. So, I'm still staying at my parents' house. I'll drop the wife and kid off this afternoon. I made an Instagram video today, earlier this morning. I was not planning on shaving today. I was going to shave either tomorrow or the day after, but I figured, well, what the heck, you know, I'll go ahead and shave. So we're just kind of working the lather here. This puck spins. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the puck is spinning. So you either got to kind of go kind of weird or just hold the puck and do it. Hope everyone's doing well. We're getting kind of tired of not having power, but you know, luckily, if that's the worst thing, well, I mean, you know, we got a little damage to the house, but if those are the worst things, you know, at least we have our health and everything. So, hey, we're good. We'll get power eventually. A lot of trucks. I think it was 25,000 different companies around the United States. Ohio, Missouri, I think some from Florida. There's a lot of different companies that sent. Now, don't get me wrong. They're making some bank. You know, those companies, and I'm sure the linemen, I think the linemen are getting paid 2.5 times their pay. So look, it's well worth it. Look, they're doing something that's extremely dangerous. That's number one. Number two, you know, they're away from their families in different states, and they're down here for who knows how long. I did speak with one of the guys. He wasn't working in one of the trucks or anything. He was kind of directing traffic. And there was nobody there early this morning when I went by. And I was just kind of asking him, like, hey man, you know, where are you guys from? It was JWD. And those guys are from Ohio, apparently. JWD Electric or something like that. JWD. And yeah, I was talking to one of those guys, and he was saying that they're doing 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So that's not too bad. You know, being away from your family for 2 weeks, being down here, and then, you know, you're back up there with your family, and then you come. So, you know, hopefully within another 2 to 4 weeks, you know, these guys could be out of here and, you know, get back to their families. But in my opinion, the Louisiana guys who are trying to run the show and trying to coordinate all of this outside help around the different areas, they're doing an absolutely awful job, in my opinion. And everyone I've talked to says the same thing, but I had that assumption several days before I even talked to anyone about it. And then when I mentioned it to several of my neighbors and whatnot, they were like, yeah, we agree. It's the same thing because, anyway, I don't even want to get into it, but, and it's not the outside helpers' fault. It's not the outside crews that are coming in. It's the people, not the people, the local government or whatever, state, just a parish, parish government, just doing an absolutely awful job, in my opinion. And on Facebook, everywhere else, everybody else's opinion as well. So they're sending outside crews from north. Instead of helping up north, they're sending them all the way to New Orleans. It was something like, I said I didn't want to get into it, now I'm getting into it. But I got to talk about something while I'm making this lather. Very, very nice lather, by the way. I think you can see the sheen. Yeah, you can. Very, very nice lather. They're sending crews all the way from up north that are coming to help, all the way down south to New Orleans as opposed to helping up here first. Now, the airport's up. Most big businesses are up in New Orleans. The refineries are back up. The problem is they're trying to get all of New Orleans up before they get any main other, I mean, it's just, why? I guess that's where, how I look at it is this. The energy companies here, for their own revenue, are going to get, and this makes sense to me, but it's so crappy. They're going to get the most dense populated area. Well, New Orleans has people stacked on people, stacked on people, stacked on people, businesses stacked on businesses, businesses stacked on business. I mean, it's, in 1 square mile, you probably have the same amount of people as you do in all of Tangipahoa Hope Parish where I live. Okay? So they're trying to, for their own revenue, because if people aren't out there running power, they're not making money. They can't charge people for power they're not using, right? So they're trying to get all this outside help that they're not having to pay for, that the energy companies here aren't having to pay for, that's government assistance, to help them by getting all their big stuff up and not worrying about the outlying counties and parishes, whatever. We have parishes here. Most places have counties. I know Florida has counties. But it's the same thing. You have like a little block or a different shape. And if you live in that, that's your county. All right, we're good. Very nice lather. Whew. It's already getting super warm in here. I looked at the thermostat. It's on battery. I can't run the AC, but at least I can see what the temperature is. It's 82 in here. So yeah, this same system, Ida, moved all the way up from Louisiana through whatever path it took, all the way to New Jersey and New York. I had video of family that lives in New Jersey uploading the airport that flooded over there. Apparently New York has some very serious damage. Very nice. This is very audible. You can see lots of hair in there. This razor is very audible. It's an extra hollow. I'll show you that here in a second. I've shown it a lot before, but for guys that don't know, you can see it's an extra hollow right there. And it slices very, very nicely. Feels like an Uzuku edge, although it could be my Shobu as well. I could stop right there, but why? The only reason would be warmth, and I think I have another pass or two in me, so we'll finish her up properly. Whew, man. I'll tell you, this cold water right now feels good, but getting in the shower at night and taking a cold water bath is not fun. Not fun at all. You do kind of warm up to it after a while. So after probably about 5 minutes in there, and of it hitting you, you know, your body just kind of naturalizes with it. Same thing when those guys in the Arctic go into the ice, you know, and your body does kind of naturalize to it, as long as it's not like freezing temperatures or below. At that point, I don't know, hypothermia will probably set in after just a couple minutes, but you know, the water I'm talking about is probably 73, 74, somewhere in that area. But when your body temperature is like 90 something because it's hot as heck, you know, it feels like it's ice cold. My parents have they have natural gas for the stove though. So we are able to boil water, and we do that for the baby so he doesn't take cold showers. We boil water and we mix that with the cold, not cold, but you know, room temperature water. And that's how we give him his baths, his warm baths. But I'm not going to boil water and sit there and pour it on me and then pour, you know, I'm not going to do all that for me. Looks like they're showing pretty good progress. In the area. Like I said in the last video I recorded at the time of right now has not even been uploaded. That one will upload, and then this one will upload after that, since this is the second shave. I just can't tell you when the other one's going to upload. You'll see it before I can tell you anyway. But what I was going to say is, you can go to the power company we have is called Entergy, E-N-T-E-R-G-Y, Entergy, and you can go to their site and actually look at the Louisiana outage map and see. You can tell I'm in Tangipahoa Parish, T-A-N-G-I-P-A-H-O-A, Tangipahoa Parish. And you can see when we have power. So I think the mail person just dropped off some mail. I heard her saying something on, she was on the cell phone. She must have been on her cell phone. She was talking, she said something about more packages. And then I heard her knock on the door. So, must have a, I don't know, mail, something. Whew, we'll do one little touch up right here on the neck. Scent is very nice, very pleasant. It's pretty mild, like I said, but it's a very nice scent either way. If it were a little bit more, for some reason, Thomas D said, and that's who sent me this. He said that he feels like this is pretty strong, but I mean, I could smell it. I have no issues smelling it at all. It's just, I don't think it's that strong. That's it. We'll do a cold water rinse because I don't have any other option. Oh. Nice. Well, feels good to get that stuff off my face. Hold on one second. I think somebody's still here. I hear a car. No, never mind. I don't know. Thought I heard a car out there. It might just be a generator I'm hearing. Again, same splash, matching splash. Whew. Hope everyone is healthy and happy, and like I mentioned in my Instagram post earlier, I hope you know, people aren't taking things for granted. As we all do, for sure, no doubt. I had a huge glob of the balm come out because it doesn't have like a small little thing. It has like the big, I'll show you here in a second. But so this is way more than I would typically use, but I didn't want to put it back in, so. Whew. All right, we'll put these on the elbows. Haven't done that in a while, so may as well do it now. My face is a little white. I look like a geisha. Is that what the Japanese people call them? The geisha girls with the white? Anyway, it'll dry in. It's fine. Nice coating of balm. Let me show you what I was talking about though when I said it had like the wide mouth as opposed to like a little spout or like a little flow restrictor. It's just wide open. So when I was banging it on my hand, like a big glob came out. So it is what it is. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Thanks for spending some time with me. That was a 20-minute shave. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this video right here, I have power. And again, like I said, you can go to the Entergy, E-N-T-E-R-G-Y website, and you can type in Louisiana, look at Tangipahoa Parish, and you'll see, you can find if I have power or not. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, like I said, and I'll see you next time.